Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Kissing up to God, giving him all the glory, all the honor, and all the praise, because he's worthy to be praised. Hi, everybody. It's your Southern Belle. My name is Jennifer Brooks. Today, today is Opinion Day. In truth, but I'm going to say opinion because it's just the way I feel. And it's the way I feel because it's what I deal with on a day-to-day basis, especially in the school district. The word no. No is in the dictionary. You know how I know? Let me tell you. Because it said it is. Look at my number one fan. All right. No means not. Not at all. To no extent. Not any. Sometimes using a negative response. But no is in the dictionary. And what I put was, I don't think it's used enough, especially when it comes to our children. Now, I do deal with special ed children, so there are a few things that we modify and allow certain things, but special ed needs to be treated the same because no one will know some of these kids are special ed unless they talk to them. So people are going to take them at face value. Now, when I grew up with very strict parents. They use the word no all the time if they had to. And when I raised my son, I used the word no quite a few times, especially when I had to, or when I felt like that he would be in danger, or it was something that was not beneficiary to him, or something that I know that he shouldn't be dealing with. Now, today, I think we are creating a whole different type of children, because I don't know why it's so difficult for some parents to just say no, you can't have it. No, you can't go there. No, you can't beat it. No, and mean it. Because once you send them to us, and when we try to get them in a routine, that word no is used quite often, especially when it's time to do what we have to do. And they just don't accept it. They don't want to hear it. And it causes a lot of stress on the teachers, on the administration, and as a whole, because we're all there to take care of children. We're all there to make sure that they're safe. But it's not our job to do the discipline. It's the job of the parents. And it's so sad because it's almost like they will listen to us before. I've gotten phone calls, my teacher's gotten phone calls from the parents saying, could you talk to so-and-so? Could you talk to them? Where are we losing it at? And I know it's a difficult thing because some parents are not there. Some, parents have to work in the way that the society is now. Both parents are working, probably two jobs. They get home, they're tired, they're stressed. And I feel for that because like I was stating today with my coworker, I'm glad I can just come home and chill because see, my child is grown. And my granddaughters are almost teenagers, but I don't have to come home to more children and more stress. I know it has to be chaotic. But I think sometimes we're rewarding bad behaviors because some of the kids they're okay until you say that word. No. Then you get all kinds of behaviors, all kinds of nonsense. The words that come out of some of these kids' mouths are unbelievable. But see, my personal opinion is you made that mess, and sometimes you're sending it to us to correct, but is that fair to us? And then if we do correct some of the behaviors, for what? For them to go right back home and start all over again with the same thing? It's a non-ending cycle. It just, but it does start at home, and it's good if you work with the parents instead of yelling at them and cursing and being mad because they use that word with your child. No. No, you can't crawl up there. No, you can't hit the other child. No, you can't yell. No, you can't run down the hall. No, you can't. We're doing some of those things to protect them from harm. But when you just say, go ahead and do it, you're making a whole different kind of mess for us as educators. And I'm only speaking, that is from experience. That's not just opinion, that's experience on what I see. And it's getting worse and worse. And I don't know if some of the kids have been born and been set in front of the TV and they grow there, because we're all born with the empty slate. We're all born having to be taught something. So some of the behaviors are taught behaviors. Some of the behaviors are what they see. Some of the behaviors are what they deal with. And that's understandable. Some of them come in with their heads hanging down, and you have to make sure that, okay, you don't know what's going on outside of school. But I do know the word no is not being used a lot outside of school, because as soon as you use it, you would think we were speaking another language. It's okay to say no. It doesn't mean you don't love your child. It just means you're trying to protect them. And not saying no is rewarding bad behavior. You're rewarding them for their actions by giving in to some of the things that they want. There's nothing wrong with taking things from them. And that's what's going on with some of the stuff that's going on in society, with children being disrespectful and being nasty to adults, being nasty to their parents. Well, I put it like that. When I grew up, if you say, I'm going to tell your mom or tell your dad, whew, you say that now, they say, go ahead. So I don't know if they don't feel that love, because see, some of the kids want to be told no. Some of them are okay with you doing it, because sometimes you never know. You think saying yes all the time make them feel like that you love them. Saying no can also work the same thing. To let them know that I love you enough to tell you no. I love you enough to stop you from doing that. I love you enough to make sure that you're not going to go that route. I can say no, and it's okay. Don't leave it up to the staff. Don't leave it up to the teachers. Don't leave it up to the other adults. Don't leave it up to like when they go to somebody's house or go to church or go to events or whatever they do outside of home. Don't let the streets do it to them. Because some of the things is at home and it starts there. Like I say, opinion day and truth. It's okay to say no. It is in the dictionary, A little short today. Just wanted to come on and just spread that love. Take the pressure off of us sometimes. Because when you have them, or when you realize that you are with child, that's when motherhood starts. It don't start once they're born. It starts when they're in the womb. And you got a lot of stuff that you're going to have to deal with once they come outside. Deal with it. You're their parents. All right? Thank you so much. If you think anybody needs to hear this, please share it with them. Please continue to come on. Please continue to subscribe. I'm getting there, guys. Please continue to like and comment if you like. I appreciate your comments. I do try to get back to you, answer you if you comment. And just thank you for joining me today. My name is Jennifer Brooks. I am your Southern Belle. And I'm on the right road now. And no is in the dictionary. Y'all have a blessed day now. You hear? God bless.